Wow, today's gonna be a very sad day for T1 fans. This is gonna be a very sad day. So what happened is Bengi left. Bengi left T1. He stepped down. Why did he step down? It doesn't give a full reason. I think the reason is probably because I mean, he resigned 3 hours before a match, right? I think he's probably done with the team. Maybe he gave up. Maybe there's something wrong with the fans that he's not being able to deal with. It's not like he got kicked, right? He actually just left. Maybe he thinks it's a massive shitstorm and he doesn't want to tank it. Oh, Guma's still happy. I feel like Guma's always going to bring confidence no matter what. How weird would it be if T1 just suddenly beat Genji now? Guma is tilt-proof. Guma could be last place. He'll still be telling you he's going to fucking crush your skull. Maybe T1 can win the 4v5? No, I'm kidding. Just trying to have a bit of a laugh. I don't want to see T1 struggle like this. I don't want to see that. That's the last thing I want to see. Whether you're a T1 hater or a T1 lover, like seeing T1 fall apart always kind of sucks. Because I feel like the international competition, as much as people are there for T1's downfall, having T1 at the world's semis is like always fucking hype, isn't it? So to see them like fall down, I don't know. I don't think this is a biased opinion, but if you have peak T1, well, not even peak T1, just T1 over the last few years. Like, if there's... Dude, it's always fucking pleasure to watch, like, T1, like, versus G2, LPL. Like, this is always, like, a fun thing to see. No Bengi. Just Tom and Roach. Oh, Faker and Bengi are gone. What the hell? People are spamming me saying join T1. Bro, I don't speak Korean. If I spoke Korean, I would love to join. But I feel like it's gonna be a bit of a wreck if I'm there where I don't speak Korean. You said you were gonna coach Damwon? Yeah, but that was where I could actually make a structure and have translators, a lot of translators. I think I'm just joining something that's... I think it'll... is it weird that I think it'll be fine? Is it weird that I think that T1 will be fine? I feel like T1 will be fine. I think Faker will come back. And I think they're not... When I say fine, I don't think they're gonna be like top 3 or top 2. But I think they'll make Worlds. Like, I think they should make Worlds still. All they have to do is beat Hammerlife. But they lost to Hammerlife in spring, so... But it's much harder to just join T1 than people say it is. It's like, ooh, LeBlanc for Poby. Is it Azira Filios? Is it yeah, Kai'Sa. I always forget about how broken I have eyes open. Holy shit. Kai'Sa is so OP as well. Wow, whoa, whoa. Owner just picked Lee Sin. What the fuck? Oh my god. Well, T1 have been doing draft prep without Bengi. I feel like Nautilus is kind of nice here on 3. And banning Brown. Rakan. Nico Ni. I really think they should have done Nautilus on 3, actually, Genji. I think Chovy can tank. LeBlanc Lee Sin, like, you don't have to play meta. You can just... Nico is fine. Lissandra is good. Azir is good. Ahri is playable somehow. The thing is, they can't ban Rel. I mean, they can ban Rel, but now they're gonna get Rakan on 4. I just think that they are... Actually, it was pretty good what Genji did there. Does Doran play Jax in Texante, or does he just pick his Malphite? I think Malphite's a bit annoying, though. Can't really go Sion. Could go Gwen. Are they gonna bring out the Janna? Janna is good against Rakan Nico. Vi. It's a good champ. Might get one shot though. Oh, I don't like Thresh too much. LeBlanc, Lee Sin, Thresh is really like pick-centric. Really like... They have so much single target damage. It's really hard. Well, Renata is okay. Oh yeah, Renata's open. Now, I think today is gonna go in 2 ways. Either one, Genji's gonna 2-0 them and stomp them, or T1 will put up a fight. But Genji is very good. Genji is very good. But the problem is T1 fans need to just support T1. But I know exactly what they're gonna do. They're gonna fucking go in on... Some T1 fans are gonna go in on them. Amazing analysis, Caedrel. They're either gonna 2-0 them or put up a fight. Shut up. Hey, 1 sec. Can you press... Dude, press subscribe. Just press subscribe. Okay, enjoy the video. Why do you keep calling out T1 fans? What do you mean? I'm not calling out all the fans. I'm just saying that there's still that handful of T1 fans that pushes people out when they're like... When they're struggling. I just hope... Play with confidence. Fuck it. Just go. I'm here for Poby. I hope Poby does well. I'm Poby fan club right now. Let's go Poby. Bro, I flame anyone who plays bad. Doesn't matter if it's fucking... It's not even flame. I call out... If someone plays bad, I'll say it. The annoying thing is, like, when someone plays bad and I point out they did something bad and everyone realizes it's something bad, then everyone's like, oh, Caedrel, then why don't you sub in? Shut up. The Shy? Yeah, but he's never made a mistake in his life. W start Lee Sin on blue. I hope Poby does good. I don't want Poby to get clapped. I feel like his champ it's hard to int on LeBlanc. Well, he lost a lot of creeps on this first wave. Owner Lee Sin, baby. It's as good as mine. So they're in good hands. Poby. Let's go Poby. Let's go Poby. Let's go Poby. Let's go Poby. Genji comp is really mid-game heavy, but so is T1's. Owner full clear to bot. They have bot push. Peanut gives up bot crab. He's trying to sneak around to mid or what? Don't think there's much to get here. Unless LeBlanc W's forwards the poke, but the wave's coming into him, so he's fine. Owner just needs to be careful on the face check. Owner. He should be okay, I think. Is Owner just running bot for a bot dive? Ooh, I like this Owner. I like this bot dive. I think he's a little bit too late, but the idea is really good. How do they pull this off?
Handshake comes through. All right, Delight's battle dancing around. There's the grand entrance though, and Owner's taking so much damage. He does have the bailout, but it doesn't work. Delight is gonna survive, and Genji underneath the turret. They have no health. The T1 are gonna go for it. He doesn't even have to flash here, Poby.
Oh my god. I think this dive is fine, but the problem is he should not stay through lane. I think he should. Fuck, it's really hard. Delight kited him out so well. Even if he gets bailed out, it's 1-for-1 on Rakan. Owner is just spam ganking everyone. I love it how he dove bot, died, and then said, "That's your fault, Caedrel." What? What? Well, Peanut's kind of fed. Peanut, oh, top is losing as well.
Oh dear, there's the heck flash. The grand entrance comes forward. Delight immediately battle dancing away. The flash
oh no. It's your fault, Caedrel. You told Owner to gank bot. Shut the fuck up. What do you shut up. Yeah, it's...
Yeah, he will be able to get the eye. I'm not sure how much more he's going to get because Owner...
That's your fault that he is ganking bot twice on bad timers, trying to force nothing there. I don't know. I mean, bot is in a great spot, but, well, not a great spot. It's like in a good spot. Guma's base was a bit shit. I don't know what happened to Gumayushi's base here. Gumayushi's base was terrible. What happened there? Oh, he got hit by Kai's W on his base. Oh, nice pullback area. If he got that base off and didn't get cancelled by Kai's W, bot lane was over. Okay, well, Kais has static shift, so that lane is now dead. Zeus got blue from the kill, which is kind of nice, even though Kazante Q is 15 mana. These lanes are getting blasted now. T1 bot lane have flashes, but they're really gonna hard pressure bot on this next Drake spawn. Okay, so I guess T1's dropping Drake. Look at this bot vision for Genji, like how unplayable is that? Yeah, Doran's not gonna grief here. He knows this team's playing for Drake, and the wave is not good, just take a base. That's my fault, I think, that he's trying to gank top. It's my fault Faker hurt his hand as well. It's my fault that they lost the DRX. Well, Poby's going even in creeps against Chovy. That's good. You gotta look at the small things in life. They're trying to get a top dive here, but Zeus is holding the wave, which is good. Doran's got 3 plates top. Well, here's a Herald fight. They have Kraken on Guma. Just try fight Herald, I think. They still didn't start it. They need to start it. They're giving up push in 3 lanes. Ooh, they're gonna lose bot tier 1. They might lose top tier 1. Yeah, mama. Genji can play mid top now, and top tower's gone. Probably trying to get the wave.
Oh yeah. As Chovy, there's the pop blossom. He finds the LeBlanc, and poor Poby.
Well, I guess one thing is for sure. Whoever says get rid of Faker on T1, you can't really say that ever again. This is this is hard to watch. Maybe if you change a few other pieces around as well. It's my fault they lost World Finals as well, I guess. Alright, this fight's gonna be rough. Gumayushi has to pull a fucking rabbit out of a hat. I think Gumayushi's the only one who can carry this game.
As the Void Seeker going to fly forward, pace can always turn up as Peanut in position in the back of the pit. There's the flash, the pop blossom, and
Gumayushi's dead.
To try and escape, but the grand entrance was too good from Delight.
Genji's team fighting is so good. Wow, that team fight was horrible for T1, but I will say that fucking Genji played that so well. Chovy goes in, Peanut's on one side. Delight goes through. Look what Delight does. Always gap closes onto Guma. This dive onto Guma was just clean as hell. What a good fight by Genji. Well, this pick is good. They only have like 10 seconds though, max.
There's a Pop Blossom, try and keep himself alive, but he may just... The kick comes through, and Chovy's not
Genji
going
is...
to fall. The Grand Entrance comes down yet again, and Povy's now looking for it. Chovy's even able to pick up
This game's over.
Guma's not safe either.
He's dead.
Voltbreaker going to come forward here, as he does now have the
His ult's up now. Oh, what a nice timing. 20-minute Baron, no towers, no dragons. I think, to be honest, with LeBlanc Lee Sin, have to play through mid, but Owner just kind of, he went through bot a few times. I feel like LeBlanc Lee Sin needs way more mid pressure. Maybe he didn't find good windows after Poby made that mistake and died. You guys think that it's such a one-dimensional game? Caedrel, you said Owner should go bot, he went bot and they lost. What? What do you think this is? Do you think it's like putting a circle inside a circle and then you finish the shape and a triangle goes in the triangle? There are certain windows to cover bot and where bot will be diveable, especially in melee matchups. I think Owner... everyone's asking me about Owner's pathing. Owner's pathing was good. His full clear bot was fine. I just think on first base he should do Grump Wolves level 5 into mid. I don't know, I want to talk about Owner's pathing, but you guys are gonna blame me for saying that Owner's dog shit.
He has to cleanse. Chovy doesn't find the Zaya, but he does have a stopwatch. And in goes Peanut. He finds the
Just don't look, T1 fans, don't look. Don't look. What the hell? He's protesting.
He's gonna bail himself out. He will die.
I mean, he knows.
What? Was he trying to get a TP ward or something?
Trying to hold the wave towards, but for Baron, I don't know. Oh, Delight goes in. That's a nice little double knock up there. As he does.
Why did Delight flash W them? His team's in Africa. Oh wow, T1 have a lot of work to do. It's all collapsing before Worlds, man. What about T1 are just fighting? They're not even going to their base, they're just running out of base fighting. They're all just gonna die, obviously, but...
Renata once again falls down, the LeBlanc down as well, and I think this one's all over but the Cryon as Genji just crushing T1 at every single instance. 18-1 is the kill score here. Zeus goes all out, but I think he's all out of options, to be perfectly honest.
What do you want me to say? Like, what do you want me to say? I can go through a few things this game, but like, what the fuck is this? This isn't even about like game stuff. I feel like everyone's just out of it. What do you want me to say? There's some game things I can look at, but they just look fucking broken, man. Like, what is there to do? I don't want to go to too many game things, but if I was, I think that's probably what they're talking about here. This early pathing. This bot dive, I can see what Owner's going for here, kinda. Like, his Grump is respawning top side, because he full cleared. He's question mark pinging top, because I think he knows he's going to give up Grump for this play. Because he knows, look at these pings. He pinged where Vi is, and he pings his Grump. He knows, he's saying, if I dive bot here, she's going to take my top camps, right? It's lost. Or it's not lost, it's just annoying. But if this bot play works, he can take Vi's respawn, right? The only risk here is, like... I can see the idea of the dive. Like... You'll see in a second, the bot wave is stacking. Looks like it's kind of diveable, maybe. We won't see what happens to Poby. We'll just ignore Poby. But the thing is, he arrives as the wave's basically dead. You'll see. Because they have Targons. And by the time he gets here, there's too many creeps in the way, blocking pace. Maybe at a stretch, if he goes around and hides on this wall, and as the next wave comes in, they can dive like this. Maybe. But also, like, the dive was just scuffed. He gets the wave in, which is good, and Keria does a good handshake. But then Keria gets tower aggro. So what happens is Keria gets hit twice by tower, I think. Or, yeah, twice by tower. So the tower is ramped up already. You can see the tower shot just hit him. So that means the tower shot's going to kill Owner in 2. 1, 2. So they really need to get that dive off instantly. To be honest, I think the best thing for him to do is just to... do Grump Wolves and play mid-bot side around mid. Personally. I mean, I know I'm drilling on Owner here, but I don't think this would change the game. I think they would get fucking blasted anyway. I think a good example of looking at how to play through mid is because what Peanut does this whole game is he thinks he should cover mid a lot. So what you see Peanut do this game is... This game, Peanut is always hovering mid. You'll see that. Because he thinks Lee Sin's always going to gank mid. That's even in his first pathing. He sits here in this bush. You know why? Because he thinks that Lee Sin will probably gank mid. So Peanut covers. After he does crab, he's hovering mid the Raptors. But I think you saw a lot of the time what Peanut did was after he cleared camps, he would just sit around mid. Like here again. Because he always thinks Lee Sin will gank mid. And he needs to cover it. Need to cover mid. Need to make sure mid is fine. Look at Chovy. He'll join with Peanut. Like, look how they're moving together. Like, Peanut's holding Chovy's hand because he keeps thinking owner will gank mid. Takes away blue because they fail a bot dive. Takes away Herald because a bot kill. Takes away Herald. I mean, Peanut dies for this, but it doesn't really matter. They got Herald right. And this Gumayushi base stop, whoa, that was rough. If Gumayushi's base doesn't get stopped here, I actually think T1 has a way to win this game. Because they got Kai'Sa flash, and they pushed out bot, and it's a cannon wave. So this is perfect wave base timer. But what you'll see happen is, as they push out this wave, Gumayushi's running. He recalls here, Gumayushi. But Pace, like, snipes him randomly and hits him. So now Gumayushi has to run all the way to his tower. And by the time Gumayushi finally gets his base off, Genji fast push bot. So that kind of ruins their bot lead. That's ruined bot lead. Mid jungle hasn't played because Peanut covered something that should never happen. It never happened. And now Peanut has a camp lead because he's just been farming and covering mid the whole game. And running through mid the whole game. Whereas Ono's just tried to force 2 bot ganks, which never really worked. You can see, look where Vi is permanently. That Rakan is Nico, but you'll see it again. When he comes out of base, he'll probably go back towards mid. Look at the vision that Chovy has. He's chilling. I mean, that's the only game things that I would ever really go through. But, I mean, to be honest, this team just looks a bit out of it. A bit out of it. And for those of you who don't know, this morning, Bengi resigned. I don't know. People are saying that the fans got to him. I don't know what it is. There could be a million things. Maybe he thought maybe they were losing scrims and he lost faith. Maybe he's got some personal things he wants to deal with. Maybe he doesn't want to work with the team without Faker. Maybe he thinks the situation is worse than it is. There's a lot of like a lot of reasons why he could have retired, but don't jump to the conclusion that it was because of the fans. Feel like that's an easy scapegoat. Could be something else. I think as soon as someone retires from T1, everyone's like, it's because of the fans. I don't know if that's the case. The good news for T1 is this is the second round robin. So the way LCK works, it is a double round robin best of 3. So you'll play 18 matches. And through the first half now, they're 3rd. I think the drop-off from 6th to 7th is pretty heavy in the LCK. 3 or 4 wins, they're already at 6. I feel like they should make playoffs no matter what. Like, there's no way T1 lose 8 games in a row. And they finish like what? If they lost this game as well, 6-12, there's no way they're going to finish that. Faker's going to be back in 2 weeks. So that means they're going to have to play, what, 3 or 4 matches without him, including this one. So if they lose this, they've got 2 or 3 more. Which means Faker should be in for about 5 games. Win a couple. I think they'll make playoffs. They have a lot of time. I think it's better that it happens to T1 this issue now rather than in the end towards the end of summer. So like, definitely like one of the best times for this to happen. Yeah, here's the tweet about Bengi. On a Chinese stream, it was said that Bengi left due to feeling responsible for the results that T1 has went through with him being their main coach. Sure? I mean, I don't know. If it's an interview from Bengi, I'll believe it, but... Faker has recovered a lot and he sat next to Poby and coached him. Oh, Faker's been coaching Poby? That's nice. If I could speak Korean flawlessly, would I want to coach T1? Yeah, of course. The thing is, I feel like coaching T1 is like... there's a microscope on every player, every coach, every draft, every decision. I feel like a lot of people would crumble under that, but I think that's fucking fun. Everyone's opinions just flying around. Just fucking mute those noobs. Who fucking cares about your dog shit opinions? It's kind of fun though, just seeing them all scramble around on their social media trying to figure out what's wrong. I know I speak that out of irony because I'm doing the same thing, but that's basically what being a T1 player is like, I guess. But you know exactly what Faker's doing at LoL Park. They're gonna come back after losing that game and he's gonna crack a really dad joke and they're all gonna laugh at it even though they don't want to. That's classic Faker. He just sits there looking at you with a smile and says like a dad joke. Like they're gonna come back and Faker's gonna look at them like Guma is like, you guys got fucked. And they'll have to laugh. How Giga Chad would it be if Faker just says sub me and I'll play with my left hand and then they win? I think Delight got robbed. Delight had insane diving, played weak side, stopped the dive by outplaying it, hovered mid, forced carry out on Raptor engines in a 3v3 at level 7 so they could secure Drake. I don't know, I think Delight played flawless. I think Delight's been doing nice, he's doing well. Ooh, Delight voters based. I think the only way they can win is them picking 1v5 carry champs. Yeah, I think when your team's not working, you have 2 options. Option number 1 is you pick full winning lanes or like super comfort winning lane champs. You know, like an easy one for T1 would be something like Gnar, Sedge, Lee or something. I don't know what Pobby plays. Desire, Rakan, you know, that's just full comfort or something, you know, something along those lines, T1. Or you pick full team fight and you just group and drop lanes with like Ornn, Kai'Sa, Azir, Scale, Wave Clear, team fight. Well, there's the Sejuani ban, there's the Viego ban. I feel like T1 need to ban Vi on 3. Poppy ban, have to ban Vi. Please don't leave Vi open. This is just take Vi away, please. 3 jungle bans, Vi first pick? Are you kidding? What? They didn't pick it! It's one, take Vi. They got, well, oh, I think what they're saying here is they'll play Wukong. They're just gonna play any Wukong or what? Xayah, Renekton? I think Renekton here is nice. Renekton, Rakan, Wukong. I don't know if Pobby can play... Actually, any first pick with Nico ban. Nocturne, Renekton. They have easy jungle options. They're gonna ban Nautilus. Oh, Nautilus is free, no? He's gonna blind top. Kha'Zix, Wukong, Jax. I think they can just pick Ornn here. Any team fighter. I don't know what you can counter top unless he's gonna play Fiora. Or something really psychotic. Or GP, yeah. That's a lot of wave clear. Whoa, there's Gnar. Alright, let's get into it. I don't mind T1's comp. I don't mind it too much. The Vi doesn't have that much. I mean, it has Kai'Sa, but Kai'Sa Nautilus lane, I guess. PTA Vi. It's good versus Kha'Zix, I think, yeah. Any E start? Yeah, it's good. And he has good attack range. I think E is good for early trading level 1. They got all pots out. Owner needs to look to hover mid soon, I think. I think Kha'Zix is just gonna gank mid. Chovy's gonna flash stun. He's gonna die. He needs to cover it. Oh, there's the flash. Chovy flashed. They didn't get the flash stun kill. That's pretty big for T1, actually. No flashes mid. This is benefits T1. I think everyone just missed the flash mid play. Owner wins, I think. Oh, Owner wants to flash that fucking wall and kill him. But he can't, he gets collapsed on. Okay, so jungle pushed out, no flash mid. Yeah, good setup by Pobby here. But Azir is level 2.
Yeah, and not going to be able to flash the Vault Breaker. There is an army of minions, but I don't know whether it's going to be enough.
Chovy has E in 1 second, but he doesn't have his passive, so I think he's dying. How long on Vaiku? Nice kill. Really good kill by Owner. Really good kill. Good hover mid, perfect. But Gen G must have griefed this mid play. What happened on the flash? Chovy went too early, I think. If he gets his red, yeah, he gets his red. This is big for T1. Does he get his red? Peanut will fight him. He doesn't have a ward, which is kind of annoying. I think Owner actually can win. He has core fields. Oh, Owner, one nice play. Nice top cover.
Owner is going to be discovered. Vault Breaker immediately, though, has the passive for the shield as Doran's just going to walk past to support his jungler. There's a counter strike. They get the small stun onto Zeus, but he's going to land some boomerangs.
Really nice pathing from Owner. They didn't show the Annie Azir flash. I want to see the Annie Azir flash trade. No one's noticed that Annie Azir have no flash or what? Guys? I want to see if they fucked it up. Someone in the chat says, how is Chovy almost doubling Azir CS? What kind of math is going through your head that this is almost double? Nice bait. Probably will die, but so will Kha'Zix, I think. Nope, he won't. Gnar's nothing. I can see that. I mean, I think Pobby stepped up because he was baiting, but maybe he didn't expect to get one shot. Oh, they lost Herald for that. I feel like if they had a 4v4, they might win, you know, with Vi 6, but Zeus didn't have top push. He went to Merc's first item on Azir. He's gonna have no lane pro. If he's gonna go Mercury Tread's Crown, this Azir is gonna be DC'd for a while. This could be a kill.
Just doesn't know that there are 2 people here. The hook is going to come down and carry it.
Peanuts, good play by Carrier. Peanuts just full sending it. I can do Krug base, move bot. Don't know if he has Sunder in base, but I think Owner should base here. I guess he doesn't have gold for it, so he wants more camps. I guess Gnar stayed and so did Azir, so basing is whatever. He ran back top though. What is he doing top? No, he's dead.
That's a flash forward from Doran. The bear comes down and you can't even get.
Can they dive Azir? No way, right? They can't cross map either. That looked like such an easy kill for T1. Well, Pobby's gonna push out mid. He's kind of back in the game now. They have big pressure bot side. Oh, Owner.
but they still will get in there. But battle
Carrier flash was also... The thing is, that owner flash, owner's here, the wall's here, Kha'Zix is here, Carrier's here. Carrier tried to ult flash to keep him here so owner can get an easy Q, but as he ult flashed, Kha'Zix flashed as well or jumped. So the wall was thicker. It was kind of unlucky for owner. That wall was thicker there on the kill. So Carrier and owner saw it, but the jump from Kha'Zix fucked it, which is kind of bad.
In the meantime, owner is back. The hook is gonna
Nice hook.
as well, and says,
What is Chovy doing? Every time I'm looking mid, there's a kill. This is much better. Play through mid. This is how you do it. Chovy's dying so much. This play through mid is much better. I think they also identified after game 1 playing through mid is necessary. It's super necessary. They just give. This is good. This is good for T1, I think. They have Herald set up. Zeus gets a free lane. Zeus can recover a bit. This Gnar needs Triforce. They're gonna lose Herald. Are they gonna lose Herald? If they're losing this Herald, they need to dive bot. I don't know where Gomayushi's going. Where's my Kai'Sa going? Why is my Kai'Sa Nautilus not bot right now? I don't know why they didn't just 3 or 4 man bot there. They had full vision on Herald, no? They saw them doing it. I think what they do there, like the play there, is when they're on Herald. Kai'Sa pushed midwave and had ultra push and Vi was already hovering. I think they should have 4-man bot. Dove, Chovy killed, and then Azir TP mid to cover, and then Kai'Sa pushed out bot. They might lose mid tower on the Herald, but mid tower is already gonna die to Herald no matter what, it's too low. Okay, well they pulled it off, Jesus. T1 missed a big play there. Stride Breaker Gnar? Maybe it's some tech, I don't know. When Jax jumps on you, you can Stride Breaker and kite him. Owner smite. Owner.
He will get knocked up, but now he can free hit, and Carrier is most definitely dead. That is going to be Doran.
I thought he was going to try and just steal red and get out, but he smited Peanut. Poby has recovered a lot this game. I thought, look at the owner's smite here. I think if he just smites the red and... Oi, mama. Carrier flash. He tried to like get a double knock up there with his flash ult redirect, but didn't work. Yeah, I can see why they give tempos in the pavement, no Nautilus ult. This bot tier 1 is really annoying. I'm trying to think how T1 can get this bot tier 1. I think an easy play is Zeus Shadow's bot with TP, right? But I don't think that gets them the tower. Okay, Azir is big now. Azir is huge spike. Chovy's level 12. Poby's level 14. I think Annie must be close to level up, but this Annie is not really the... Annie is more the engage, so it doesn't matter too much for Genji, I think, that Annie's this far behind. Obviously, it's not good, but... She gets 13 off that? No, yeah, she does. T1's Baron is really quick. They have some sneak angle over the wall on a Blast Cone with 3-item Kai'Sa. Like right now, they could sneak it over the wall. Especially Kha'Zix just showed bot. They should Blast Cone over and start Nash. Their Nash is so quick. What are they doing? Azir Vi? I think they could force Jax TP, worst case. I think they could have maybe looked to start Nash there. Jax TP is weak right now. I think they can fight. Jax can't TP, it's good fight. They should get something there. Jax could not TP. They need to flash in. Could they not force harder there? This Kha'Zix is getting away with murder, man. He's taking everything. Oh, his crown's up now. Oh, that crown timer was nice. That crown timer was perfect. How long till Rage Bait Kai'Sa? Kuma has just been pushing midwave so space. AD carries haven't really been able to do much this game. I really think they need to force a Nash somehow and get this Jax TP. But now their state is really bad. And this is the Zeus Shadow bot for bot tier 1, but this is way too late, I think. This is one way to lose Baron. They could lose Nash right now. This play has to work.
Gonna have to go golden. I don't know whether there's a lot of answers, but he is gonna flash leap strike.
Not too bad. Oh, it's terrible. It's a horror. Timer is way too late for that play. It's still fine for T1.
This is not a buff that you could take. No, it is not.
It's a horror. Owner's dead.
Counter-Strike gonna stun up the Vi. Does he have another? No, he doesn't.
Well, there goes Baron.
Poby doesn't have ult. Yeah, Delight just running for Gumushi, immediately cleanses to get himself out of the way. Carrier trying to deal with Peanut, but now he's by himself, and Genji.
That's my fault, I guess. I cursed him, right? That's my fault. Doran's having a good split. Apart from the few times he randomly gets solo killed for no reason. But that's always Doran. Well, Kai'Sa has Rage Bait, but Kai'Sa has not been able to do much this game. I think Guma could have leaned really hard for these side lane dives, but he's just been pushing mid. It's spectatory. Not a bad hook, but I don't know if they have the damage.
That is going to be Poby collecting that kill. It's a 1-for-1, which is
that hook.
right here for T1 at this circumstance, but it's not anymore.
It's the game over.
Kill for Pays as he flashes in, picks up the triple here. Gumayushi now.
Yeah, the game is over.
That locks down the kill, but they still will all die. And Genji.
My God. T1 looked like they didn't do anything for 10 minutes, and then they tried something and lost the game. Mamma mia. They got a lot of work to do. And they need Faker back. They need him back no matter what. Nongshim, they should beat Nongshim. Even without Faker, that should be a win. Right? Right? They almost lost last time. They get an extra week of practice. Thank you for hanging out and watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Mwah. That's all. Something's probably here too.